This, my friends, is the Ural. It's big, it's blue, it's got a huge tarp on the back so you can't see the several people you have brought along with you, all 12 of them, sitting in the back with you, driving around on the map. And why am I facing the wrong direction? Because this thing is durable. It takes 6 tires to fix it, but it is totally worth it. You can drive through anything you want, and it will just keep going. It doesn't damage it at all. Look how much stuff I'm running over. I mean, it doesn't care. It just keeps going. Eventually the tires will pop, which takes a lot of gunfire to take down, I might add. But the hull is just almost impervious on this thing. The only thing that can really kill it are big trees, poles, and buildings. But, you know, if you're really careful and you avoid that stuff, you can just, you know, drive through walls and crap with it. It doesn't care. It just keeps going. See, I knocked that tree over. It does not care. See if it'll knock this one over. See, look at that. Look at the damage level. There's nothing up there. It just keeps going. Its turn radius is fairly large. But other than that, this thing is a beast. It is very hard to hide it because it's bright blue and has a white thing. But if you see this, make it your priority to grab it. Because if you're in this, nothing can stop you. You can just keep going and going. Go through that tree. Yeah! Just keep going. Just turn around. Look at this thing. I mean, it's if they don't add tanks, this is the vehicle to get. Period. And it also carries 50 different guns. You can put 50 guns in here. 50 of them. As much as you want. As much as you can grab. I've never had 50 guns, like, in the lifetime that I've played the game. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of guns. You could just go find people. That tree had some balls. Look how much damage it did. But still, I can still drive this. It did damage that wheel pretty bad. But other than that, this thing is a beast. Get one. Okay, remember the Ural that I just showed you? This is basically the same thing. It does take a split second longer to get in and out of this thing because he kind of acts like he's getting into a tank. Because he climbs up and he's there for a second, then he gets in. All the other vehicles, you just hop right into them. This one, it takes a little bit longer, so you gotta take that into account. It does fit 14, so 2 more people than the Ural, but they're uncovered, so they have no protection at all, which is a downside there. It is not bright blue, though. It is actually an olive drab, so you can hide this a lot easier than the Ural. And considering it uses basically the same engine and everything, so you're going to be driving the same speed on and off-road. You get all the same amount of equipment storage. The only difference is this has a smaller fuel tank. The Ural has a 200 liter, this has a 160 liter, which you won't notice that much, but still, it's still a little bit smaller. The one feature about both the Ural and this truck I like the most is the horn. That is the greatest horn ever. Anyway, it's basically the same thing as the Ural. Other than the minor differences in color and etc., you can just, you know, drive around wherever you want. See, I don't like that tree. That one needs to die. Oh, look, it disabled my vehicle. I'm kidding. It's not as good as the Ural. It doesn't like running into trees. And we have the largest vehicle in the game, the bus. There's 2 of them on each map, so that makes them fairly, well, I wouldn't say fairly common, but, well, actually they're fairly common, because they spawn inside cities, which you can find very easily, obviously. They only hold the same amount of equipment as a car does, so that doesn't make much sense, but that's how it works, so major downsides. I really need to list them. The thing's huge, obviously. You can hear it from miles away. Lots of glass to break. It's got a fairly small fuel tank. I think it's 100 liters at most. I mean, you'd think I would really hate this vehicle. It's actually one of my favorites, to be honest. Driving around in a ghillie suit in a bus in the middle of a zombie-infested wasteland is probably one of the funniest things I can think of. It's off-road speed, you know, about the same as a car. It's slower on road, but it's a bus. You can carry 24 people with you in this. That's more than some servers have people on, so... I mean, Google Goon Bus. They have as many people as possible on a bus, on a server, basically. And they drive around for hours, just doing whatever, killing people, stealing cars. It's great. I personally have found 7 different buses in this game. And every single time, I never pass it up because it's always fun driving. I mean, if you're gonna find a car or anything, pick it up. I've had one of my best experiences in DayZ. I was in Electro, and I stopped at a church to get my stuff back because I just spawned in. And there was 2 guys out front with a bus, and zombies came and attacked them, and somehow one of their tires got popped. So they ran away, and I didn't see them for like 30 minutes, so I went over into Electro, found a tire, and started putting it on, and one of the guys came back and shot me. So I died. I spawned in at Electro, ran in, stole the bus, and drove away honking as they shot at me from the back. I didn't have any guns or anything. It was great. It's one of my best experiences in the game, and if you find a bus, pick it up. It's worth it. Even if you get shot at or killed, it doesn't matter. Just pick it up and have fun with it. It's not gonna last very long anyway. Just use it. It's fun. Okay, and here we have the fishing boat. This is probably the most pointless vehicle in the game. I mean, you see how big this thing is. So you'd think, well, I could fit, you know, 6 or 7 of my guys on that. They could just stand on the back and wait. You can fit 2 people on here. That's it. And, well, they need fuel, but half the time what happens is someone finds it and goes, it's got a little tiny bit of fuel in it, let's go out here, and they just drive it until it runs out of fuel. And if anyone's played DayZ, they know if you're swimming, you can't access gear or refuel anything, and basically once it's this far away, you can just swim out there, and it's kind of pointless. You can't get on it, you can't drive it or anything. So it completely ruins the point of a pointless vehicle, but, you know, I do like the little pirate flag on the top, though. That's nice. That's a very nice feature. And here we have what is dubbed small boat. It is a small boat, and its top speed is 14. You can run faster than this. I'm not kidding. I've actually had friends that I was like, I've got a boat like this, and I literally stood on the shore and outran them. It is pathetically slow. And let's say, okay, I'm gonna go up to the shore and pick one of my buddies up. I start turning. Watch my speed. Okay, I dropped almost more than half my speed. And once you get it up here, see here, I'm about to beach it. There it is. Yay, I can pick up my friends now. Oh wait, I can't get off now. I can't do anything. I spent 30 minutes trying to get one of these off of the shore once. It didn't go any further than this. We had to wait for a server reset before we could move any of these. These are pointless. Do not look for these. If you see one, it's cool. Okay, it's a vehicle. That just proves that vehicles spawn on your server. That's just about all the use these things have. They're very pointless. Just don't worry about them. You'll find something better. Go spend your time looking for a car. It's more worth it than this. Okay, we're on to the only sea vehicle that has any point in this game. This is the, I think it's PBX. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly. But it is like the only vehicle that should be in this game for water. You saw that rock I already went by. I mean, this is at 1 times. I have not sped this up at all. And we're hauling. It's 70 miles an hour. I mean, this is a vehicle you can fit, I believe it's 6 people into it, so it already holds the same amount as the other thing. Again, it doesn't have a what do you call it, an inventory, It does take fuel, but it doesn't. It uses them about the same rate as the other ones. But here's the lighthouse. Oh, I'm up on the shore. Again, I think I beached it a bit much. Nope, we're good. You go in the water, and there you go. Very good for raiding and getting away very quickly. I do recommend whenever you're driving any kind of vehicle, go into free look. Use the WASD keys to move around and stuff. Disable the mouse movement keys for moving left and right. That really screws up while you're driving if you bump your mouse and just go off careening into the woods. Remove all that. It makes it so much easier to drive vehicles. But other than that, yeah, you can see all the vehicles I haven't parked over there still. That does it for land and sea vehicles. Let's move on to the helicopter. Here we have it. The Huey. The helicopter, whatever you want to call it. The most sought after vehicle in the game. Basically, if you have anything, just it doesn't matter. This is the most... if you find one of these, you gotta repair it. It's that simple. Comes with 2 machine guns, 1 on either side. Got that guy over there. You go the gunners. You got that guy there. I can hold 8 people, including gunners, pilots, etc. The pilot, just hop in here. You press Q. That'll start everything up. Go to inside, just because. I'm just gonna start this up in real time because it takes a while for this thing to get up in the air. Free look. Okay, use Q to go up, Z to go down, W is forward, S is back. Let's see here. A and D, rocket back or left and right, obviously. Get some altitude here. But I mean, being able to fly in a zombie apocalypse. If anyone's played Left 4 Dead or anything like that, you always know you get rescued by a helicopter or something like that. I mean, you can fly anywhere. Think about that. It doesn't matter where you need to go. You can go there with this. You can dust off people, you can pick them up, you can rescue them from rooftops, wherever they need to be. You can drop them off. Other than that glitch where it beams out for a second. This is like the vehicle to have. If you're gonna have a vehicle and you had to pick one, pick this one. It's that simple. Third person. Yeah. It's a bit difficult flying it at first, but once you start flying it, you'll get used to it. You see how fast I'm going. This thing is fast. See, there's the lower airfield. And the best thing about it, it does backflips. Anyway, that's pretty much all the vehicles in there right now. If I've missed any, obviously let me know. I'll try and throw them back in. Probably a different video, obviously, but other than that, a fave and a like would be nice. I'll probably be putting up more of these kind of videos, you know, little demonstrations here and there. Anything I've done, basically, in the game. Other than that, good luck finding these vehicles. I hope I don't meet you in there, because I'll probably be trying to take them from you. Other than that, have a nice day, and good luck hunting. I'm gonna fly under this first, so see if I can do it. Oh, nope, I screwed up. Oh well. See you guys later.